Good morning. Welcome to Sunday Morning Coffee, number 135. Just realised the arrangements of my blankets are not as snazzy as they should be, so ignore that. I'm here. I'm on time. I'm on time. Check that out. Yes, yes, all good, all good. Bunch of people here. Yes, yes, that's what we want. Some fantastic pens to show you today. Well, got that. I will have a relatively short show today because I'm off to a Star Wars exhibition. And I thought, oh, I can get away with that if I scoot off quickly after the show. So it'll be relatively short. It's floofy hair. But I mostly have pens to talk about this week anyway. So it means that I won't be an hour talking about pens because I'm sure you're already going a bit wild in an excitement way, not a being fed up of them way. So got some more pens to show you. I got some more updates on what's happening with that. That's mostly about what the week has been, to be fair. Short show, you mean only for? To be fair, every time I say that, it does end up being a mega show. Busy selling tractor models to MPs. Yes, Angeli's there. Got the pen. You have to stay watching the show, so I mentioned the pen. So I'll do a full show of that pen. So yes, pens. So our Kickstarter, which I think wasn't approved last Sunday, it wasn't approved, and I was thinking, it was supposed to be approved by Tuesday, the 26th, because I was originally going to do it on Wednesday. That was it. Last week we were like Wednesday, and then I realised doesn't leave much time for promotion. I realised, like, I don't know this from 10 Kickstarters or something. It doesn't leave much room for promotion. I was absolutely wired, pretty wired today actually. I was quite wired last Sunday, if you remember. And then I went to the garden centre. I had a whole day at the garden centre, and then that killed me for the next couple of days. So I keep mine very much going like this in terms of energy, with the post-COVID fun times. So sometimes I'm absolutely ace, and then I'm crap again. I pretty much lost Monday and Tuesday. And then I thought, yeah, there's no way this is going to happen on Wednesday. But the Kickstarter had not approved it anyway. It only approved it on Friday. So that worked out quite well because I was getting a good job. I didn't absolutely have to do it on that Wednesday. So it is approved. Anyone who is thinking of running a Kickstarter, even if you've run them before, they're taking longer and longer to approve them. It used to be like, well, most of my Kickstarters, they'd approve it in about 10 minutes, and it's getting to like at least a week now. So yeah, that was a week that one took. And some people have gone up to a month. So get it approved as quickly as possible. And you don't actually have to have the whole thing done when you get it approved. You've just got to make it look legit, basically. Because I think they just run it through a bot. I think there's more people, like humans, checking it now. But it's basically they need to go through and make sure you're not doing a Kickstarter for guns or anything like that, which is always fun because we use the word guns and stuff, so it probably gets flagged. But no, they're very small guns that don't operate. But yeah, you just have to put a shell, basically, make it look fine, and then you can always edit it afterwards. So that's what I did. So I put in very rushed the other week, went and made a Kickstarter in an evening. But I can go back and jazz that up a bit now, which is bizarre. So you can get it approved, and then you can go and put your guns back in it. But I'm pretty sure you'd get reported. So yeah, there are no guns in this Kickstarter, not a single gun. And now I'm saying gun. YouTube's gonna flag me now. Guns, murder. That's not. So yes, I have the Kickstarter confirmed, approved. It will be launching on the 5th. There is a link in the first bit of the comments description here, because I've been forward thinking. So if you click on that link, you can register for your interest. So it's no commitment, but it helps me. So even if you're not interested, just click it anyway. So I get the more numbers, the more when it launches, the Kickstarter, it's all about those goddamn algorithms. The Kickstarter algorithm will go, oh, people are interested. Maybe we'll show people this one for a change. So yeah, the more people it says watching, It just means you get an alert when it's live, basically. But the more people watching, the more it is good. Gary says, I have missed your laugh, Annie. There was a lot of it yesterday, pen-related chuckles. I think around Nottingham, I was possibly echoing around because I was outside chortling. Angeli can confirm. I think there was lots of pen-related chortles. I've got lots of pen stuff to show you, all about them pens. Yeah, all about them pens. I do not have a coffee today because I've been up a while, so I've already had a couple of coffees. And I've been getting myself all hyped for Star Wars. So I have an orange juice, but you can't see the thing. I'll have to drink more so you can see it. Tracks for Kickstarter. I'm not saying the other word, that'll definitely algor me. I've got to keep drinking this now, haven't I, till we get to the end, and then I can reveal the hidden message on my very short show that it will be today. Of course. So the Kickstarter launches Thursday, the 5th. Not the 4th. I kind of like the idea of the 4th, but give me that extra day. I didn't realise it was bank holiday as well, so that's also a bonus. Because there's, again, like, launching Kickstarters, there's all these stats for optimising and stuff, which is why you'll notice that I normally launch on a Wednesday, and then we'll usually finish on a Sunday. That's the ideal. So that's why I tend to do like 10 days. Because Wednesdays is perfect midweek where people are kind of bored and not as busy. And then Sunday you're chilling out and you can follow the end of a Kickstarter. But because it's a bank holiday, Thursday is effectively Wednesday, because it's the whole thing where like Monday, everyone's really like busy catching up on Monday stuff. Tuesday, maybe a bit more. Wednesday, you're like, ugh. So Wednesdays and Thursdays are pretty good. So yeah, it's going to be Thursday, the 5th. Haven't figured out a time yet. Probably something like 5 or 6 p.m. I need to double check that. And just double check it with the Americans as well. Make that, again, the optimal time. You'll all see it anyway. It's going to be up for 10 days, I think, this time. I was originally going to do that for a really short time. And I thought, actually, let's leave it up. We could potentially go all right. I'm really not sure. But what was I going to say? Yes, it's another thing where, like, you know, it doesn't matter if you back whenever. That's still cool. But if you back at the very start, the more people that back instantly, again, pushes it up and makes, oh, hail the algorithm. It makes the algorithm go, wow, this must be great. Let's show everyone. So that's the sort of thing that that helps. So again, fun facts from behind the scenes. I was reading a good behind the scenes update on a Kickstarter this morning about a different style of manufacturing, which was very enlightening. But that's all I'm going to say. I went, oh, I'm glad I did not use that style of manufacturing. But yep, as always, we use super good metal, super good resin, including Tree Pen. If you weren't here last week, we haven't been around. Here he is. I still don't have a catchy name. So the Kickstarter is still called Paint Your Own Tree Pen. I don't know if he needs a name like Jeff. Because I've got Giles, the sexy ficus. So this one's painted by Fenris Eon. There we are. So he's a pen. He's a tree. I won't go mega into all those details because I made a different video doing that so that you can refer back to. So if you haven't seen it, after this, you get another 7 minutes of me. And it's just me showing off the details of said pen. We were asking about age stuff last week. I think it was Katie asking about children. And yeah, I double checked. I went and double checked all of the stuff. And it's basically the same as it is for resin figures. So it is officially 14 and over, but kids paint models younger than that. So it's kind of personal responsibility. But yeah, anyone that's going to chew it, I would not recommend, because I think I mentioned I chewed it and it I absent-mindedly chewed one and got quite a mess out of that. It was quite the mess. So yeah, anyone that is safe with it. But officially it's 14 and over, which is the same for all of our minis. So yeah, so just basically treat it as a mini. So if you would give someone a mini unattended, then the pen's good. It's the general thing. So yeah, it's a pen. He's a pen. Loads of people coming in. Hello. Yeah, he's a pen. He fits very well in the hand. I am absolutely loving that. I did realise that, what's the word? Kenny Loggins. Oh, Keanu leaves. Oh, Donald Stump. I've seen all these now. Benny the Birch. Oh, Pent. Pent's been a bit of a working title name. Yeah, the old common sense is the general thing, which obviously the world has lots of. But this all the common sense in the world is in this chat, so I reckon we're fine. What else was I going to say importantly about the pen? Pen, resin. It's a resin pen. It is a resin pen. I wonder if I gave my other releases as much attention as this pen, I might do a bit better, because I'm aware you're here for the female minis, and all I'm going to be talking about for a few weeks is this pen. But just humour me, please. Please humour me. It's like my break. My break is having this pen. Ooh. So yeah, he's in also, which I didn't really mention much. He does just make really good terrain. So even if you're like, oh, a pen, it's cool terrain. Come on. A little stump friend. I really like the flowers. I'll show you in a moment on the Angeli one. I extra like that. So yeah, the fifth, and so I've got that up. I'll put the preview page up some point in the week as well, so you can have a little look before launch, see what you wanna get. So there's that one. It's mine. Of course, I haven't finished yet. I hadn't finished it last week. I've only got like 5 minutes of painting left to do on it, but there he is. So that was going to be the official pen, and then I realised that the Fenris one, though it's slightly different colours to the art, photographs way better and is way better. So that's now the official pen. But mine's showing that someone lazy can also do it. So in the week, I remember me showing this. I finished it. Look, hey, I do like that. See, that gave me more endorphins because it was painting stuff bright. So I painted a nice bright one. It's one of those orange mushrooms there. Just to show that you can paint it fun. Jonathan Moss Kemp. We need to. Someone make a list of these. This needs make a list and put it in Baggy's Cave. That'd be hilarious. So there. Whoa, I'm coming for you. So yeah, that one's finished. I was pretty happy with that. I do like painting pastels. I find it fun. So I painted that one. And then I had a painting afternoon in my garden yesterday. So I had Angeli, who is Geek Girl Bookworm, and I had Fenris, Ian, and we all painted a pen in the sunshine. What a wonderful afternoon. So we have Ian's pen, which was a difficult brief for him as soon as I decided what he was going to paint. So he's a fiery pen. So he's like a lava monster. Whee. So that's him. So he's a fiery pen. I said he reminds me a bit of those t-shirts, those like flame t-shirts. So yeah, I just wanted to make a whole load of different pens, partly for some sort of fun, and it just looks cool. And just to show you that you don't have to just paint a wood pen. So there's that guy. He's on fire. I'll be putting some pictures up as well. So there's him. You can see it's a grey one. I managed to get a bunch from the casters sent to me very kindly, sent for Friday. So they were sent. Fruity McRootface. We've had this before. Stumpalina. There's so many names. These are all good. What was I going to say about fiery pen? Can't remember. But you can paint the pen in as many ways as you want. Is generally the thing. What was I going to say? Something sweet. Yes, that was the sweet thing. The casters managed to get a few emergency pens to me on Friday, but then I wasn't in because I was doing a mix of work from home and feeling tired. So I got it redirected to North Star, and then I asked Nick from North Star if he could drop it off at my house on his way home, and he dropped it off early. So yay! I managed to get them without having to go to work. So thank you, Mr. Nick, for kind gentleman. We're nearly revealing the thing. You kind of see it now. Richard Branch. These names are amazing. Angeli, I see you. She's in the chat. She was the other painter yesterday. She painted this. This is so beautiful. So it's in the classic brown, but like a sort of haunted, kind of funny. I don't know how you describe him. There's a word. Like a magical. There's definitely some magic going on there. Angeli says that this one's scary, but I don't think he's scary. It's just like enchanted. Ooh. So that's that one. Again, it won't focus, but pens all around. Look at that. Like this. And that was done in, I think it was like a couple of hours. We all painted our pens. So that's ace. These two wild people, Ian and Angeli, painted them without priming them or anything. And it seems to have worked. So there's me saying you've got to wash and prime them. Seems like you can just paint it straight on. I'm going to paint one myself straight on just to double check. I like the white. I think the white flowers look really nice there. So there's that one. I'll be putting some pictures up. More pictures up of the various pens and some little rotatory videos. I've been making a lot of TikToks as well. So they're on the TikTok. I know there's not many on there. But what was I going to say? I've been reposting the TikToks around things like the Instagram stories. I used a YouTube short. I'm trying to like see places, and I'll post them pretty much everywhere, to be fair. So you'll see them one way or another. But I've got a whole load all saved up to sort of dab out. I think I'll upload one after this as well. Oh yeah, she did prime the stump, but the pens are all straight up. And obviously I'd recommend giving them all a varnish because they're going to have hand on them, so make sure you don't print it off. I haven't figured out what the best varnish. I assume just a good hard varnish would work, but I'll find out what the optimum sort of varnish is. And I painted another pen, but I chose a bit of a cop out because I couldn't be bothered. To be fair, I was doing other things such as photographing pens in my garden. So I went with a gold pen to show you how you can use it as a trophy pen or just a cool, easy to do thing. Even more so if this was a brown, because all we were able to get in the short notice was a bunch of the grey ones. But if this was brown, it'd be even easier because you just need to dry brush it gold and you're done. I did a little bit more, obviously, so because it was grey, I painted it all brown. Then I dry brushed it gold. And then I did some Nuln Oil around things like, you can't see, the eyes, the mouth, those sort of details. And then I used, what was it? One of the contrast paints, I think, one of the brownie inks over the rest of it, and then a little dry brush of silver. But even just dry brushed gold, it looked cool. So I'm going to have a bunch of photos of these. What have we got there? It's Angeli Branch Manager. There we go. So there's my little goldy one. So I've got, what have I got now? 6 painted pens. I kind of want to do a greeny one now. So like a youngling. Let me get this, if I can hold them all here. I had a very fun photo shoot sort of for Friday and Saturday with them. They met Giles as well. Look at these! Check this out! Could someone print screen that actually? I can always print screen it myself, so I'm just posing. They look so cool! Don't they look cool? That is amazing. All the pens. And again, you don't even need to be a pen. It can just be a cool thing to have. And there's going to be some merch as well. Totally a stretch goals, but hopefully we'll get to just putting all the pens in their correct little holsters. There we are. Yeah, I want to do some pen merch as well as some little stretch goals. And I'll get up things like the colours of all the different inks that you can get on there as well. So you basically, when you pledge, you choose what colour pen, as in grey or brown. I've got a brown one here, but it's the dark. This was one of the earlier samples. So ours is actually is lighter. It's sort of more orangey, lighter than this. But as an idea, so we cast it in that colour resin. I just don't have any to hand at the moment. What was I going to say? Pens. Buy pens. Everyone buy pens. And it would actually help a lot. So yeah, you should totally buy pens. If you get one now and go, I'm going to get this as a good little gift. So especially if you just want to get them a brown one and just do it a dry brush of something, I think that'd be ace. But yeah, they even work as they are. They're just cool. And I could talk about pens for ages. What else has happened this week? What else has happened? Yeah, the pen art I've got from Marty. I'd really like to stretch the goal, stretch the thing out if we do well. To be able to order some little notebooks as well. I think that'd be ace. As I said last week, because you order in bulk, if I could order a pen notebook, but also things like I've got some really nice artwork from the colouring book. I still need to release the colouring book. It's been sat there in this big stack for so long. I want to take really nice photos of it, which is why I haven't got around to it. But there's so much artwork that you haven't seen that we've got everything in the colouring book, if you have one, because you will have got them from shows or the Kickstarter a while back. Everything we've got in there, we have in colour form. So much artwork to use. Old Marty, who is ace. Brain. Then what I'm thinking about is the Star Wars stuff. I'm gonna see an exhibition of old. It's apparently the largest of its sort, of Star Wars toys and memorabilia. Pretty much as soon as I finish this, I'm like, can I go? I do have to sort the pigs out before I go. So they were very weepy just as I started. Like, weep. What's that? Oh no. It's looking at Nini's beard. Anyway, what have we got? Oh, Andrea's off there. Goodbye. I'll be on soon anyway, so you won't miss much. Thanks for coming along. What else was I going to add? What else has happened? Pens. Oh, we've got some more painted miniatures. Andrew Taylor's painted all of the undead animals, which are really cool. I've got casts of a whole bunch of new stuff, but I'm going to try and be patient and release it a little bit later, nearer the end of May, so it sort of coincides with UK Games Expo. What else? We've got loads of new bits coming out, and I'm still obviously just running around, being a run-around person. Bye, Anjali. It's nice to see you yesterday. And a lovely dog. Anjali has a very cute little corgi, it's a little rescue corgi. Oh. It held your post, Daniel. I just had to approve that then. To approve your murder shack, I'll have to have a look at the murder shack. Yeah, so the week has been very pen based because I still say I'm still not well. I was like this last Sunday, and then pretty much afterwards, and I'm spent. So I've been sleeping, waking up, going pen. And juggling a few other bits. Alan's sculpting something incredible at the moment, which, yes, I can't wait to show you that. I did a teaser, and I'm very surprised that nobody got it. It was the propeller bit that I put on Facebook, and yeah, I said, does anyone know why I might have this? And nobody's got it yet. When you do, you'll go, it's a straight up clue to what Alan's currently sculpting. Chris Pine. The corgi is called Sadie. If you go on Anjali's anywhere, mostly Twitter, she's Geek Girl Bookworm. There are many Sadie pictures, and she's very adorable. I'm sure I had some other stuff that wasn't pens, but my brain is pen loaded. Yes, TikTok stuff done. I watched Hereditary last night, and I'm still slightly traumatized because I didn't realize it was going to be that terrifying. So there's that. If you've seen Hereditary, then feel for me. I'm still untensing, as I am the worst horror film watcher. I was using this and doing that a lot. So I mostly saw it through half a screen like that. Ah! No, no. Yes, that's terrifying. Yeah, that was. I thought I don't know anything about this film, but I liked Midsummer, so I'll give it a go. And then afterwards, be like, "Oh, it's the scariest film ever made." I'm like, "Oh, not just me then. That's okay." Um, so yes, there will be lots of photos, things going up on the pen. He's been meeting all of my plants, and so I've been taking loads of ridiculous photos and laughing a lot, which is what I need, to be fair. So I'm very grateful for Mr. Penn. Yeah, if anyone's really bored and wants to like make a list of all those names, because I'll say that I'll go back and do it, but I probably won't. Then we put them back his cave, and it'd be fun. I said it'd be half an hour. Coming up for half an hour. I'm gonna go get me on the road pretty soon. I'm sure I had something else that was really important to say, but is it that important if I forgot? Probably. Pens, 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 pens. Everyone needs pens. That's the thing. Everybody needs good pens. So the first thing you should do after this is to click the link and put follow the project on there. So you just need to put follow. Yep. Even if you're not going to get a pen, just help me out because you're good like that. And yeah, so go do that. Mug reveal. Oh yes. Oh, you never would know. I have to drink a bit more. It's Saga Six Nations. What? It was a Saga event here somewhere, and that was one of the prizes. But I wasn't there. It was one of my customers who won it years ago, like 5 years ago. Sent me it because he was moving to America and having a clear out, and he sent me this and a lovely Viking warlord that he'd painted, and just wrote a really nice letter about how bad Squiddo was ace, and he wished me all the best, and he's moving to America. So I've kept it. I'm like, oh, I like that little cup. Oh. So I go, oh, people do like me, yay! So yeah, a little orange juice, little morning orange juice in that. So yeah, go and use the sauce. Sign up to that thing, and soon there'll be more things that you can spread around, spread the word. And you know, if you're like, oh, I need 7 more minutes of Annie, then go on the channel and you'll see the video that I put up the other day, showing off more pen details and a bit of, not boring bits, but right, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. See you all soon. There will be more Annie in the lead up to Pen again, so don't worry. I'm sure I'll be back doing all sorts of stuff. Going, bye. So yeah, see you all. Have a wicked day. Bye.